Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am joined by Lammert and by Eva, and I'm very excited for today because we're going to work with cavalettis. And with cavalettis you can do so much. You can change the trot, you can work on the canter, and I'm very excited. Lammert is really experienced with this, and he does it a lot with Eva as well. Lammert's English isn't the best, so he will do it in Dutch and I will translate it for you in English. So Lammert already told me he will always start with one pole first. So there's one pole, so you don't have straight away a whole thing laid out there for your horse. So your horse can get used to it at first. So if you have one pole, then you can go from the left side and the right side, so your horse is used to it at first.
En dan beginnen je toe een cavaletti. Leg gewoon een cavalet neer. Ja? En doen we dan op een tussenafstand van 1 meter. Ja?
Okay.
En dan doen we een lage. Yes?
Okay.
Okay.
So you start with one pole,
Yeah.
and then you get the cavaletti, and for 1 meter.
1
right?
meter, yes. Oké. En doen we ook weer links-rechts.
Okay.
Ja? Komen we terug, dan begin ik nooit met een hoge cavalet. Dus als we terugkomen, doen we altijd eerst een lage.
So what he also just said is that you always have to start from the low pole. So if you want to come from the other direction, you first need to have one on the ground again. So you never start with the high one. And what he also said, which is a really good thing you have to think about, is that you have a low one and this one is a bit higher, but then the next one should also be low again. Yeah. Because if your horse gets out of balance or makes a mistake, then you need to have the time to be able to get back into shape before you have the next one. En het is altijd een meter, hè?
Ja, oké, meter. Het ligt een beetje aan de grootte van een paard.
Ja.
Ja? Dus doen we dat weer hoger.
En dit is gewoon in het basistempo, zeg maar.
Ja, basistempo. En dan ga je weer terug, dan kan je altijd eerst met een lage beginnen.
Ja, oké. So if you have kind of a normal size horse, which is around 160, 170, or a bit higher, then you kind of change the sizes from a meter to maybe 120 if he needs a bit more. When you have a pony, it will be around the 70 centimeter. You just have to see what works for your horse. But when you do a normal trot in the beginning, you just have to make sure you start with the basic size, and that is, average is like a meter. So what you also can do, even because now this line is straight, but you can also make a little bit of a bend in it. So if it's a circle or just a bit of a bend, and in that way you stretch your horse a little bit from the sides as well. So it's not only straight, but you can stretch the outside muscles and the other way, the other side of the horse. Moet ik helpen tillen?
Nee, ik wel heel goed. Zo.
Dat ook even
en dan kan je ook de rechterbuiging doen. Je kan het ook weer naar links doen.
So as you can see now, the shape is a little bit in a curve, like a little bit bent. And that is so you can train your horse with a little bit of bend in the body. So if the middle is kind of a meter again here. And if you need to have a little bit of bigger steps, you can go a bit to the outside. Do you want to have some smaller steps, you can go a bit to the inside.
Yes.
But this is a really good way of stretching your horse, making your horse flexible and train it a bit different than only going straight. Just keep in mind again that you always have the low pole first. So here you see this is taller, a bit higher. You don't go from that one first, or you first need to turn it so it's on the floor.